Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday morning, a coffee kind of morning. Coffee's just starting to taste better. Still got this bugger of a cough going on, so if I cough halfway through, I apologize. It's not my intention to do so. Today I'm going to attempt to talk about my top 10 Cheap Trick albums. They've got more than 10 albums. They've been around since 1973. They've released 20 studio albums since their debut in 1977, right up until their latest, In Another World, in 2021. I'm not going to talk about that one, unfortunately, because I don't have it. I haven't heard it. I'm just going to basically talk about my top 10, influenced by this amazing box set I got a few weeks ago. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is my list. Could be completely different than yours. Don't criticize me or chastise me for choosing maybe an album that you didn't like or thought would be higher. This ranking also could go either way. Just like my Jethro Tull list, it's not set in stone. It's just basically how I feel today. The last couple of days when I've been preparing for this video. Great American rock band from Rockford, Illinois, formed in 1973. Pretty much a stable lineup, except for their bassist Tom Peterson, who had kind of come and gone in a few of their albums. You got guitarist Rick Nielsen, one of the amazing guitarists, one of the main songwriters as well, even though Robin Zander began to write later on. Speaking of Robin Zander, one of the best vocalists ever, still can belt it out today. Lead vocalist, drummer Bunny Carlos. Any album that I'm going to show has him in it. He's no longer with the band later on. And again, bassist Tom Peterson, as I said, has come and gone, depending on, I guess, the year. A lot of it to do with the pressures of touring. There's no rest for the wicked, really. Again, 20 studio albums they've released. I'm going to try to attempt my top 10 list. This could go either way, as I said. So many great tracks, so many great hooks. They do homage to the Beatles in their hooks. They do homage to, they've got AC/DC's type of hooks. Just so many great variations of this band. Their lyrics can be cheeky, their lyrics can be kind of naughty, kind of tongue-in-cheek. They don't take themselves too seriously. On most of the album covers, you got the pretty boys on the front and the kind of the weird boys on the back. As far as usually Bunny Carlos and Rick Nielsen are on the back cover, kind of looking quirky, kind of looking weird. And you got Tom Peterson and Robin Zander on the front, all the pretty boys up front. Now here we go. I'm going to stop rambling and let's get at it. So at number 10, All Shook Up. Kind of a different sounding album, as produced by George Martin. Came out right after Dream Police, but the songs weren't as radio friendly as Dream Police. Still great music. They always managed to pay tribute to the Beatles, and some great licks in there. They don't copy the Beatles, but they just use these little tiny hooks. And they got there's a Not in Russia track. You got the sound of an airplane in the background, kind of like back in the USSR. And Stop This Game used kind of a piano licks in like the Day in the Life. And then you got some Yardbirds going on. And Baby Loves to Rock. Got a kind of a similar riff to the Yardbirds there. And they also do a tribute to Bon Scott, written by Rick Nielsen, and called Love Comes Tumbling Down. But great album. Really like it. All Shook Up. At number 10. At number 9, you've got The Doctor. Pardon me. The 9th studio album by the band. Sorry, I got cat hair all over the place. Sally's laying beside me here. The 9th album, without Tom Peterson this time. You've got John Brandt on bass. Kind of a comeback album by the band. Some of their best tracks, actually. You got simple tracks like with Beatles sounding lyrics. You got Rearview Mirror, Romance, Kiss Me Red, Good Girls, Good Girls Going to Leave, and sorry. Yeah, Good Girls Go to Leave, Bad Girls Go Everywhere. I couldn't read my own writing there for a second. But yeah, great album. The Doctor. I really like this one. Really good stuff. John Brandt, not great bassist, but nowhere near the Tom Peterson sound. But like it a lot. At number 8, Next Position Please. There's Rick there. Again, most of these are on the Epic label. Great album. I really like it. Next Position Please, 1983 release. The 7th studio album, produced by Todd Rundgren. So you got that Todd Rundgren sound going on. Dancing the Night Away, I Can't Take It, Next Position Please. More of a pop-oriented album. They wanted more radio-friendly on this one, and they got it. Spent 22 weeks on the charts, peaked at number 61. More of a new wave era for the band as well. Again, thanks to Todd Rundgren. Just brought that extra sound to it. Really good album. Next Position Please. At number 7, and I've got 2 copies of this one from the box set and the vinyl. Again, with bassist John Brandt, who, believe it or not, didn't play on any of the recorded tracks. The 6th album by the band, released in 1982. The first with John Brandt, as I said, as bassist. Tom Peterson had left in 1980. You got new wave, arena rock. If You Want My Love, I Want You. She's Tight, Saturday at Midnight. Rick Nielsen did most of the bass parts during the recording. John Brandt just did all the live stuff. But still a great album. One on One. Again, a different departure for the band, but really enjoyable stuff in One on One. At number 6, you got Lap of Luxury. Another fantastic album. Really good stuff. We're getting into the meaty stuff here. Lap of Luxury, Tom Peterson was back on bass. 10th album by the band, released in 1988. Their second most commercial successful album, held by number 1 Dream Police. You got huge hit The Flame on this one. Don't Be Cruel, Elvis cover. Ghost Town, Let Go. And yeah, just really good stuff. This is All We Need Is a Dream. Never Had a Lot to Lose. I really like this album. I really like it. Number 6. Number 5. Heaven Tonight. Again, the Pretty Boys on the front, kind of the Weird Boys in the back. On that Epic label again. Heaven Tonight, 3rd album by the band. You got Surrender. I can't pronounce this one. Off Wendershen. Definitely one of their best. Hook-filled tracks. They do a great cover of The Moves' California Man. You got Heaven Tonight. Stiff Competition. Just great stuff. I love it. Heaven Tonight. At number 4, this is Standing on the Edge. Another one with John Brand in it. There. Standing on the Edge, produced by Jack Douglas, the same guy who produced their first album. So it had that edgier sound to it. It remained on the charts for like 18 weeks. You got Little Sister, Standing on the Edge. A great return to their hard rockin' sound. Big hit Tonight, It's You. Another comeback type of album. They've had a lot of comeback type of albums in their career. You got both Beatles like hit hooks and Who Like Arena Rock all combined into one album. Just amazing stuff. Standing on the Edge. That's at number 4. At number 3, one of my favorites. Again, I've got 2 copies. Sorry, Dream Police. And from this box set, also from their album in vinyl. 1979 release, the 4th album by the band. Their most commercially successful album as well. Platinum selling album also. This one could have easily ranked number 1. All these top 5s could have been at number 1. You got Dream Police, Voices, Way of the World, I'll Be With You Tonight, Gonna Raise Hell. Big singles. Just remarkable stuff. Really top of their game type of album. Dream Police. At number 2, again, I've got 2 copies of this one in color with the pretty boys in the front with the big bikes, and then the little guys on the bike on the back with their trikes. Again, they weren't ahead of making fun of themselves. Also have it in vinyl as well. In color, of course, their second album by the band, released in 1977. I Want You to Want Me. Not so much of a hit on that one, but once they put out that live album, Live in Budokan, it became a huge hit. Southern Girls, considered one of Cheap Trick's best albums, ranked number 443 on the best 500 albums of all time. You got Hello There. Just amazing stuff. Really good album in color. And at number 1, I'm going to go with their debut album. Again, 2 copies of this one also. You got the Sally Hare. You got their debut, Cheap Trick. And again on vinyl. On the Epic label. 1977 release. Hard rock, power pop. It's raw. The lyrics have so many themes going on. They came out with a bang in this one. They're kind of like, here we are, we're here. And they could only go up from there. You got weird stuff like in the Ballad of TV Violence, I'm Not the Only Boy, Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School, kind of a cheeky, creepy kind of song. Oh Candy, Lennon sounding vocals by Robin Zander. Again, they came out like an established band in this debut album with nowhere else to go but up. You got sarcastic, nasty, powerful lyrics and also riffs. These guys were big. Who's sounding? Just amazing stuff. And I love it. I love it. So there you have it, guys. There's my top 10 Cheap Trick albums. I'd love to see your list. Again, this is my list. Please don't criticize it. It's just what it is. It could go either way. These top 5s could be number 1 at any time. Any of those albums could be number 1 at any time. But hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.